When we look up at the night sky, we see that it is illuminated by the stars and the moon. The moon is the brightest and largest object in our night sky. It circles around the Earth and takes 29 days to go all the way around. The moon itself does not produce light. The light from the sun bounces off the moon and down towards Earth, so the light we see is reflected sunlight. As the moon travels around the Earth, we see different amounts of the moon that is being lit by the sun. The size of the moon does not change, but the amount that we see of it does change. The change in the moon's appearance depends on where the moon is in its orbit. These changes in how the moon looks from Earth are called the moon's phases. Let's learn about the phases of the moon. The first phase is called new moon. When there is a new moon, it looks as if there's no moon in the sky. The moon is still in the sky, but we are seeing the back of the moon. The next phase is called waxing crescent. We now see a small amount of the moon on the right side. Then comes the first quarter moon. We see 1/4 of the entire moon, that is a round sphere, but we see about half of it on the right side when we look at it as a circle. Next comes the waxing gibbous moon. Now we see more than half of the moon, but not quite a full circle. The part of the moon that we see is on the right side. Now we have a full moon. When there is a full moon, the entire side of the moon is illuminated by the Earth's sun. When there is a full moon, the Earth is perfectly in line in the middle between the sun and the moon. After we have a full moon, we then have a waning gibbous. We are coming back to seeing less of the moon. More than half of the moon is seen, but it is now on the left side. The next phase is called the third quarter moon. We are seeing half of the moon again, but it is now on the left side. Now comes a waning crescent moon. We see a small amount of the moon that is being illuminated on the left side. We have now completed a full cycle and are back to having a new moon. The phases of the moon continue around and around. We'll go back from having a new moon through all of those phases to a full moon and back down to a new moon once again.